What's going on, you guys? So check it right. With 2024 being a good year for SA hip-hop, it did have quite a few interesting moments with beef and competition being at the forefront for the genre. Now, one particular individual who loves to be in the spotlight for the wrong reasons is X Global. And one thing about X is that he loves yapping about niggas instead of taking his grievances to the booth. Now, the niggas from Revenge Club Records have managed to counteract the gossip that X loves spewing on his socials. I mean, the only time we see or hear X is when A-Reese or Revenge Club Records is a topic of discussion. Now, Jody is someone who has been caught up in the nonsense that is X, and it definitely sounds like he still has a few words for his former crew member. And I say that because on Black Les's new EP, Price of Peace, where Jody is featured on a record titled Black Science, we can hear Jody say the following: "They don't make him as cool anymore. Pulling up money like Mula Dior. You not that dude anymore. Nobody wants that crew anymore. Real niggas don't make news anymore. You got bitch niggas trying to disprove on a pod, but you can never diss a demigod. Even through the sheds, I was glowing in the dark." So let's break this down, right? Jody first mentions that niggas aren't as cool anymore, kind of insinuating that niggas with his character and demeanor don't exist because of the current landscape. I mean, clout is the currency that niggas value the most, and in a society where social media dominates the internet, people will say anything for clicks and engagement, even some of our so-called artists. Now he then mentions that ever since the crew fallouts, which I'm assuming is Rubber Band Gang, while niggas don't care for them anymore. And one individual who was part of that crew was X Global. I mean, during that era, that's where we saw him truly blossom with his artistry, with these features on projects like Reese Effect and Fire in the Water. But ever since then, he's not that dude anymore, as Jody mentions. Now, Jody also mentioned that real niggas don't make the news anymore, basically emphasizing what he said earlier about niggas not being as cool anymore. I mean, controversy brings in the views, where the niggas chasing clout for the wrong reasons get the headlines and are the topic of discussion. And I mean, I'm self-aware enough to recognize that this channel definitely contributes towards that. But that's what Jody is essentially getting at. You have niggas like X Global getting on a podcast busy spilling the tea for 3 hours straight, trying to create certain narratives, instead of getting in the booth and actually trying to diss the niggas he's actually talking about, which Jody believes he'll never do. Now, with all the conflict between the two groups, I still think there's a possibility of niggas reconciling when it comes to words and mash. But X, while he's been doing the most on his socials, as I said earlier, and I'm sure niggas haven't taken too kindly to the things he said, and I think it's up for life when it comes to him. But you guys, let me know your thoughts on this. What did you make of what Jody said in his lyrics, and do you agree with these sentiments? Comment down below. Anyways, guys, thanks for tuning in, and I hope you enjoyed. Please make sure to hit that like button if you found the content dope, and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. It's on to the next one. Peace.